这个关税的转变，使到整个世界经济的环境会带来巨大的巨变。在这个巨变的过程当中，我们必须要重新探讨我们的经济策略是不是适合，是不是需要修改。上个星期五，美国宣布将于8月7日生效的新关税税率，新加坡需面对的基本税率维持在10%，但总体的局势仍存在着许多的不确定因素。中国和印度包括中国和印度在内的几个主要国家仍在与美国进行谈判。目前我们也还不清楚各国将如何对这些关税做出反应，实施关税的细节也有待确定。美国也可能在未来宣布对制药、半导体和航空航天等行业征收更多的关税。这些举措将对以规则为基础的多边贸易秩序产生长期的影响，也会对新加坡和世界其他地区产生不可避免的影响。我们会继续与美国政府保持联络，继续跟进。我们在处理眼前的不确定因素的同时，我们也必须从更长远的角度来进行规划，为我国的经济企业和员工做好更好的准备，以应付新的经济形势。今天我宣布，我们将展开经济策略检讨 （Economic Strategy Review）， 简称 ESR， 为我国制定长远的经济发展蓝图，让我国在全球能够保持竞争力，同时为我国的企业和工友争取更好的机会。
We will strengthen Singapore's competitive advantage so that we remain a compelling destination for new investments. We will identify new growth sectors and take bigger bets in them. Second, we want to support more Singapore companies to become global champions. There is, of course, uncertainty in the global environment for these companies, but there is also opportunity. Beyond key markets like the US and China, we also see growth in India, in Southeast Asia. And we want to support companies that already have significant operations in these markets. Third, we will strengthen Singapore as a global hub by capturing new strategic flows such as data and energy. Singapore is already at the center of global flows such as for capital, for goods, as well as for talent. We must move early to entrench Singapore as a hub for these new flows, and in so doing, strengthen Singapore's position as a strategic node for the global economy.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, has created new possibilities that we would not have been able to think about till recently. The question is, how do we harness all of that for the good of our society and economy? We hope to keep the virtuous engine of innovation and job creation running. Maybe not just running, but accelerating. We will not let others ride the AI wave while we stand on the shore and watch. Because ultimately what we do in this committee must translate into good jobs for our people.
Our committee will focus on two main areas. First, we will enhance the competitiveness and attractiveness of our startup ecosystem. We will work with stakeholders to identify what we need, whether it is sustaining the flow of risk capital, adapting our regulations to better facilitate innovation, or enhancing our physical infrastructure to help startups to connect and grow. Second, we will grow the Singapore core for entrepreneurship. Because even as we continue to welcome top entrepreneurial talent from around the world, we must also redouble our efforts to nurture a new generation of Singapore-based entrepreneurs with the ambition, the temerity, and the resilience to start and sustain new ventures.
So Pokun and I will lead the committee to focus on maximizing the human capital potential of our workers to access good jobs and sustain real wage growth for Singaporeans. We will study ways to strengthen this link between career, training, as well as our career outcomes, and to continue to sustain this real wage growth. Second, we want to enable career mobility and resilience by developing a more effective career and employment service ecosystem to help Singaporeans make better career choices and to be able to seize opportunities that will arise. And third, we want to equip our workforce for future trends, to seize new opportunities and to manage risks from structural drivers affecting the economy, such as geo-economic fragmentation, artificial intelligence, and climate change.
It is imperative that we help our businesses and our workforce, our workers, seize new opportunities, new technologies, adapt to the new economic realities, and most importantly, help our workers manage the impact of these changes. So, we will develop pathways for workers in more uncertain sectors and jobs to transition into roles with better job prospects. We call on employers, we call on workers to be more open to new learning and personal growth along this journey. Third, we will strengthen broader system-level support for displaced workers as they attempt to bounce back into gainful employment. For the most affected, we will review how to enhance our social safety nets as well as our various forms of social assistance to give them the assurance that all Singaporeans will be taken care of as they transition to new opportunities.
我们的这个5个委员会的设立，其实也不是偶然的，因为虽然目前我们需要应对关税所带来的冲击，但是我们想这个关税的转变，使到整个世界经济的环境会带来巨大的巨变。那么在这个巨变的过程当中，我们必须要重新探讨我们的经济策略是不是适合，是不是需要修改。而我们在我们探讨的过程当中呢，我们发现其实我们需要进行一个比较全面性的检讨，那就是为什么我们设立了这个5个委员会，而不是由1-2个人来负责，而是由多名部长跟我们的私人企业和我们的这个工会工友们一起来制定这个比较长远的方向，比较全面的检讨。这样的话，我们考虑的基础会比较周到，那么最后就会呈上到政府那里去考虑，所以这是一个整个工作的一个过程。